processor time. It took me a little while to figure out how to mount the H70 here. And it's not going to be hard mounted. It's actually going to be bungeed in place. There were screw holes here for the 5 1/4 rack, which is now there because I'm not putting any drives in this. And I simply took my cousin's Meccano set he was throwing away, and I have all these little pieces that are really, you know, useful if you do shit like I do. And I screwed them down, and I looped the 1/8 inch elastic cord that I use for my shoelaces here. That was probably stupid. And this fits under it fine. So now I'm going to install the processor, strap on, and this already has the heat material on it. I don't have to put Arctic Silver or anything on it. I normally would, but if I clean that off and by the time I lap it, it's 2014. Hello, baby. What are you doing? Open your little latch. Move your light so you can actually see. There's an arrow in the corner. And there's an arrow in that corner. You want to do as little fuddling around with this as possible when you take it out. No fuddling. We've already been touching it for too long. She's seated. And now she's locked. And that's all that takes. So now, I'm going to leave the RAM out. The RAM I could just slide underneath the hoses and clip in place. Let's open already? Oh, those are open already. So my next step is getting this OMB in there. John Williams will definitely get me yanked off YouTube. That son of a bitch. Alright. I'll take the plastic off after I get it seated. And I had to do a little research on the Corsair because I really didn't. I got the non-retail package, and I had no idea what the wires coming out. Oh God! Don't bang on that. So everything will be fine. Rotation. Rotation is good. So up, slide, clip, and you've noticed this plastic square here is the H70's mount for the Intel, which obviously I'm not using, so I used it as a bracket. I put a little bit of I've got this 1/8 inch thick. This is the 3/8, but I put the 1/2 inch stuff on here, and this is speaker surround foam, and it adheres to anything and it stays forever. And now that and put it under here, and I line the bottom of the fans and radiator with it. You might have seen it a second ago when I flipped it over, and so this just seats like that. So it's it's got some movement, but it's not going. It's not going anywhere. So now I get to put this on, and I'll figure out how to wire these all up later. Because this happens to have a standard 3 pin and then 2 4 pins. I was like, what the hell is going on here? And what this does is you're supposed to power this, which powers the pump in here. And these are just for the slave fans on this. If you want this to control the fans. And I don't want this to control these fans. They're nocturals. I want them to just run full out all the time. So this gets plugged into a pump. Probably here on the power fan because it's a 3 pin. And somewhere in the BIOS I'll set it to run all the time. And then these 2 fans will get plugged into CPU fan over there with that splitter. So that the one that actually is PWM controlled can be if I wanted it to. And the other one will just slave at whatever it's doing. So that's that, and that's that, and that's all that. So now this can go on because this is going to go in and twist, and then it's going to get tightened down. It's nice to go to YouTube and search for how the hell to install something. Corsair was nice enough to put a good video up. Someone who spoke English and everything. Alright. I hope that's off enough. And this is the first time I'm taking this cover off because I didn't want to contaminate it over the last months it's been in storage. Maybe I should rotate this case again. Yes, I'm working very far away. Alrighty. Let's see. So that's touching the CPU yet? No? No, I'm just floating above it. Can I not do what I want to do? Seems like I cannot. That sort of sucks. I should be able to get this in there. Well, if I fuck it up, I fuck it up on video, and that'll get me tons more views. Watch this retard fuck up his whole day. Okay. We got a nice big smudge. Smudge, smudge, smudge. Okay, so now that's down, and now... I'd like to get this a little... Oh, shit. That's fine. It's fine. One of these pins fell out. Get a little screw there. Get a little screw here. Come on. Please line up. A little screw there. This is the one that fell out. Back in and down. Now this is, you see I've got these under quite a bit of tension, but luckily this is just going to take that right up. And the Corsair guy. So let's see. Because I can just slide these forward or back. Whatever I need to get out of the way. Wow, that power plug's in a bad spot. Can I rotate this sideways more and bring this back? I want to get this as close to the front as possible because it's just I want it to blow out. I'm not going to have any problem with RAM clearance, I think. That should be fine. It's just this power plug here. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, this was not designed for this sort of reach. If I rotate that completely... Yeah, the problem with this setup right now being that I can't do this without this panel in line. So yeah, oh, fuck, stop banging everything. I really don't want to put too much stress on the lines. That actually seems... Yeah, that seems alright. Okay. Under... Twist... Where the hell was I? How could there never be enough light? There's just... there's a hot. And there's a hot in there. There's a halogen in this one. There we go. Everything is just against me. Everything. That's too much of a twist. And that falls out. Exactly the same spot. Yeah, I think I may have just put it right back in the same spot. Why do you keep falling out, bastard? Well, makes none of the neverminds. This is now where it's going. Come on. I'll loosen this one. Get this one down. What the hell's going on? Come on. When in doubt, set the chalk to 1. You hand tighten these now. I just needed to put some force down on it. Where's my manual screwdriver? And just like the before, sort of alternate how you're doing this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Napalm death. Twist the knife. We've got... That sounds great. We'll do that later. These are getting ignored.
What would Blind Boy Tano do if he was here right now? He'd make a plan and he'd follow through. That's what
This is going to power fan.
Okay.
and these are getting dealt with.
When Brian Boitano was in the Alps fighting grizzly bears, he used his magical fire and saved the native bears. So what would Brian Boitano do if he were here today? I'm sure he'd kick an ass or two. That's what Brian Boitano
Getting that power supply in here is going to be fun. God, it's going to be... Going to lose this entire water because of that. Well, I think the South Park guys, if anything, they'll be relaxed on copyright. Or maybe they won't be. I don't even know. Okay, CPU cooler's mounted. Yay.